What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's probably been a couple weeks since I filmed a update. I don't know if anyone's following along, but I like to just keep these videos for myself so I can look back. I actually looked back the other day because I was feeling like down and kind of like, what am I doing with my life? And I watched a couple of videos of me when I was still living with my husband and looking at how freaking sad I was. Like, I was so down, just miserable, just beat down. Just for some perspective to, remember that my life would probably be worse than it is now if I had stayed in the situation that I was in. If you for the two people that follow, I still am married, but I was living with my husband, who is addicted to crack. And he's also a narcissist, and he was also extremely emotionally abusive, which I never would say that at the time. I think because it was I felt embarrassed, and it was embarrassed that I had picked him. I just thought it was such a reflection on myself of my poor judgment that I was embarrassed to say that he was a narcissist, but he is 100% a narcissist. Anyways, I just went there to pick up some of my fall jackets and just a couple other things, and it's just so depressing going there. And it's not even that he doesn't take care of the house, and it's sad watching it fall apart, but he's also falling apart at the same time. He used to blame his addiction on me. It was my fault. He never had this problem before I was there, blah, blah, blah. And I always obviously it made me feel bad when he said it. I knew it wasn't true, but it still made me feel bad to hear it. And, I knew it wasn't the case, obviously, because, you can't make someone have an addiction. And also, it's still going on, and I'm not there, and it's worse. As soon as I walked in, he ran upstairs and closed his office door. I'm like, okay. It's sad to watch him get worse, but I just have to kind of detach myself from it and not let it stress me out, because I got a million other things going on. Anyways, so yeah, it is depressing going there. I actually dread going there. I just want to be done with the situation. I want, a divorce on paper and just not to have to interact with him anymore. Anyways, guys, that's my, sorry, you can probably hear the wind. That is my update, because I believe it's been a few weeks. Enjoy your weekend.